Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Modix video. Today we are going ahead and talking about the December 8th update, which is preparing for season 1. This is actually the video that I'm uploading on the multiplayer changes that have come. So if you guys want to head over to the description, I will link this multiplayer patch notes, and you can go ahead and read along with us. We're going to be able to go through all the changes that we should be seeing on December 8th. It's available to download at 2 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you can convert that to whatever time zone you live in. But let's go ahead and get right into it. It's almost here. In preparation for Season 1's arrival in Black Ops Cold War and Warzone on December 16th, today's incoming Black Ops Cold War update will include several quality of life improvements, stability and bug fixes, game mode updates, weapon and score streak adjustments, and plenty more. As a reminder, you can also check out some of the issues we're currently tracking at our Trello board. This is our first major game update in the lead-up period before Season 1 drops. You can expect additional gameplay improvements, bug fixes, and more in our next major update in Black Ops Cold War on December 15th and in Warzone on December 16th when Season 1 launches for all players. In addition to a host of gameplay improvements and fixes in Zombies, this update also adds new Season 1 intel to D Machine and Onslaught as a sneak peek to what's to come for Zombies players. Happy hunting. So we're only covering the multiplayer changes. You guys can go ahead and find my other video on my channel for the Zombies changes after this video is done. It's just going to be linked in an info card. So first of all, we get some free bundles on December 8th. To thank everyone for their patience as we make the final preparations for Season 1, we're gifting free personalization items to all Black Ops Cold War players in one preseason offer. Simply log in between 10 o'clock a.m. PT December 8th and the start of Season 1 to claim your items. So you have like 8 days to do this. Just go ahead and log in. It's not that hard, and we all like free stuff. So we get 2 bundles. The first one is the Field Research Bundle. In this, you get 1 epic operator skin for Park, 1 epic SMG weapon blueprint, 1 epic reticle, 1 epic calling card, and 1 rare weapon charm. And then the second bundle is the Certified Bundle. And for this, you're going to get 1 epic operator skin for Garcia, 1 rare assault rifle weapon blueprint, 1 epic reticle, 1 epic weapon charm. And now let's talk about Motherland Mosh Pit and double XP, double weapon XP weapon incoming. As part of this update, we're introducing our new Motherland Mosh Pit playlist featuring TDM, Domination, Kill Confirmed, and Hardpoint on Moscow and Crossroads Strike. Hardcore Motherland Mosh Pit will also be available in Quick Play featuring Hardcore TDM, Domination, and Kill Confirmed. Jump in starting tomorrow, and no worries Nuketown fans, Nuketown 84 is still available in Core and Hardcore map lists, and the Nuketown 24/7 playlist will return with a special twist in Season 1. And if you guys didn't go ahead and get the chance to check out that leak, we're actually playing Nuketown 84, I believe, in the dark with a ton of Christmas trees, so it looks sick. I believe that that's going to mean that we're going to be using a lot of thermal scopes. I don't know. That's just a thought that I might have. And we'll just have to test that out as soon as we actually get the chance to play on it. We're also bringing an extended double XP, double weapon XP weekend to everyone in multiplayer and Zombies this Saturday, December 12th until the start of Season 1. Here's your last chance to reach Prestige 3 and earn those Prestige keys before Season 1 begins. Here's what to expect when this update goes live at approximately 2 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time on December 8th. It's basically the same time as they said. I just kind of converted it because I'm smart like that. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about these changes. For the global changes, they basically did a lot of bug fixes. One thing that I do need to highlight is the progression. They addressed an issue where prestige levels and prestige icons could display inaccurately in lobby menus. So some people have been getting that issue, and that basically fixed it. For our multiplayer playlist, they introduced Motherland Mosh Pit. This will be available on December 8th until the launch of Season 1, but we already talked about that. Now let's talk about the progression with camos. They addressed an issue where mastery camos were not progressing properly for some players despite being earned, and then they reduced the number of kills without dying from 3 to 2 for launchers and M79 camo challenges. So hopefully you guys are able to get dark matter even faster with those changes. Now on to the game mode changes. We're starting with the map Hardpoint, and basically they're just adjusting the spawns, and I'm not going to go too much in depth because you guys can read this if you want in the description down below. It's linked, but a lot of it's just changing those spawns. The spawns have been kind of terrible in Cold War. I know that they're not as bad as some of the past Call of Duties, but it's still been pretty bad. So they're trying to fix that. So that's mainly what all of these are doing. Fireteam Dirty Bomb is where we actually see our first changes. So for the gameplay, they reduce spawn protection time to reduce frequency of protection nullifying explosives. So for example, the War Machine for extended periods of time. They address an issue where players could collide when redeploying from a squad wipe. Addressed an issue where players could land on each other and die if they waited until they were auto-deployed during infill. They address an issue where players could get stuck by mantling in certain spots on Alpine. Then they address an issue where containers could spawn inside of objects. And then for score streaks in Fireteam Dirty Bomb, they reduce spawn rates of the gunship, chopper gunner, and VTOL escort. And then they addressed an issue where the cruise missile HUD effects could be seen in the redeploy menu. For the vehicles, they addressed an issue where the Hind could exit the playable space in Alpine. So basically just a bug fix. And then the HUD, just a few bug fixes. For party invites, they addressed an issue with the party invites. Another bug fix, who figured. And then for the game mode combined arms, they adjusted the interact radius on mounted turrets to be easier to get onto. For custom games, they now added options in custom game score streak setting for score reset on death and score streak death penalty, allowing players to set the percentage of score lost on death from 0% to 100%. The score streaks have been very buggy, so I wonder if this is like to help the CDL, because I know that they just signed a gentleman's agreement to basically say that they weren't going to use any score streaks. So we could possibly be seeing score streaks coming into play, but we don't really know. And then for round-based modes, they address an issue where players could be kicked for inactivity while spectating in round-based modes. Now for our weapon changes, this is for all multiplayer. First, we have visuals. They added polished visual kickback when hip firing weapons. The Howard 77, they addressed an animation issue with the Howard 77 when firing the last shot while aiming down sights. For the launchers, they addressed an issue where launchers could lock onto stationary turrets in combined arms. And then finally, for optics, they addressed an issue that could prevent thermal scopes from showing a thermal overlay when riding a vehicle. And now here are the general score streak changes. First, we have the care package. The care package explosion will no longer damage teammates in hardcore. They also addressed an issue that could cause the care package to go through the roof in checkmate. And then the combat bow got changes. They addressed an issue where the tactical mask icon would incorrectly display when damaging enemies with the combat bow. With the cruise missile, they addressed an issue where damaging a cruise missile would not display a hit marker. And then the VTOL escort, they addressed an issue with the VTOL escort camera when it would be destroyed from going out of bounds. Then lastly, the chopper gunner. The chopper gunner will now follow its correct shorter path on crossroads strike instead of its wider path from combined arms. Now let's talk about a few map changes. We got three. First off, for crossroads, parachutes can now be activated where applicable in all modes in Crossroads. Added a unique 6v6 intermission screen on Crossroads Strike. Armada, we also got the same parachute change. And then for Garrison, they addressed an issue where one of the explosive barrels would never detonate in Garrison. For our field upgrade changes, first we have the trophy system. The trophy system will now destroy incoming trophy systems. They address an issue where the trophy system occasionally would not destroy incoming projectiles. Then they addressed an issue where shooting your own trophy system could show enemy infantry hit markers. The assault pack received a change and it will now be destroyed if an enemy uses it. And then for the field mic, they addressed a bug where a player could earn double score events if two field mics were overlapping. Now moving on to vehicles, basically they added a new helicopter aiming mode option. They addressed an issue where the camera could clip through the player's head when switching from driver to passenger while aiming down sights in a vehicle. And then they addressed an issue where players could spawn with corrupted animation if they squad spawned onto a dirt bike as a passenger. And then a few general fixes, just a few bugs. They updated finishing moves, and then for mouse and keyboard, they mainly just addressed an issue with when jump and mantle were bounded to the mouse wheel. So that's basically all that we got for multiplayer. If you guys want to read more in depth, you can go ahead and do so. Just at the top of the description, I have a link right there to bring you guys to these patch notes. I hope that you did enjoy today's video and it was helpful for you. Let me know what videos you guys want to see in the comments down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you want to stay up to date with everything Call of Duty Cold War, then be sure to subscribe with notifications on. Thanks so much for joining me for today's video. Be sure to go check out the zombies update, which I'm actually releasing at the time of this video as well. So go ahead, click the info card at the top right hand corner of your screen right now. It's also on an end screen card. So just click somewhere on the video. I don't know where it is. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.